Hello, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Max here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the value of tutorial and evergreen content. Now, this stuff is probably my favorite sort of content to make, and you'll find out exactly why in a few minutes. But anyways, let's get into it. The first, obviously, positive of this sort of stuff is that this content can live on forever, and people may find it a few weeks, months, years down the line, and more often than not, it will actually still hold at least some use or some value, which is what I'm gonna get onto in a little bit, to the person watching it. And that's the reason this content is what you should be building your channel around on YouTube more often than not. Of course, it doesn't apply to some stuff, like stuff that's very, currently based, if that makes any sense. So, let's say, for example, I was running a football channel and I was talking about football and a specific football team, and I was going on about what's going on inside the club. That stuff expires very, very quickly, and people aren't going to be interested in what happened a month ago. They're going to be interested in what happened in the sort of last week or last couple of days or hours, and that's how that stuff works around here. Of course, people might look back on the stuff from months ago, but that's very, very unlikely, and that content pretty much dies out as time goes on. However, if you're building your channel around this tutorial stuff, that's gonna rank in search well, and people are definitely gonna look for it until the game servers are down. In this case, for me, Fortnite's not gonna go out of business. Hopefully, for the next at least half a decade, which half a decade is a long time. And if your videos are ranking well and you know what you're doing with tutorials and evergreen content that people can watch any time from when you published it, you're doing a great job. And I'd like to say I've uploaded over 200 tutorial pieces of content to this channel, so yeah, I'm in a great place and can't wait to see what the future holds for me on that front. Anyways, though, another positive for this sort of stuff is its passive income. I wouldn't go as far as saying it's something you can live off of, which, of course you could, but not for a very long time. It's still better than zero, though, and it's still better than your videos dying out and you having to be on that treadmill of publishing new videos every single time just to get to that paycheck. That's a place you never ever want to be in this life. And that's where a lot of people are, because that's the way the system kind of goes against you until you realize how things work around here. But anyway, the content that you should be making is this sort of content, as I said, tutorial and evergreen content that provides value. That's the most important point. If you make a tutorial that's going to be obsolete in about a few weeks time on something that is very current, sort of based inside the game or inside, I don't know, the market or something like that, whatever you are making your videos on, that stuff is going to become quickly obsolete, and it's not going to be of much use. So you've got to be strategic with the stuff you make around here, even when it is tutorial content. And that's pretty much the secret to building a channel that never dies. The only drawback of that tutorial content is you might look back at it after a few months or years of content creation, and you might think, that video is absolutely crap, that's not me whatsoever. Your personality will definitely change over the next few years, and I guess that's the beauty of YouTube, but at the same time it's quite cringy when you look back at it. But as long as it's providing people value, who really cares? If people think that's you at the current moment, they're wrong, but why should you care? So yeah, that about wraps it up. I hope I make myself very, very clear on why you should make tutorial content ASAP, because otherwise things aren't gonna look up for you unless you're in a place where you're financially stable either way, and this is kind of a hobby for you. In that case, do whatever you want. But if you want to make this a full-time living, evergreen content, tutorial content should be a main part of your channel. So yeah, I just really quickly wanted to hammer that home, and I hope you guys found this video useful. And if you find it months or years down the line and this sort of stuff is still popping around here, because it will be, search engines sort of platforms are always going to be like this. And yeah, as I said, this is just building for the future. Anyways, though, it was your boy Max. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.